The last thing we want to do here before we start creating lectures is to destroy or delete sections. So this again is very easy because we already created an action called delete section action. And that basically takes the section that we want to delete. And if the delete operation is successful, we return a response. And that will just be null with a 200 code to say it's successful. How do we do that? Of course, here we are taking the section and we simply need to call delete on that section model instance. So here we just say section delete. Later on, when we start creating lessons or lectures in sections, we'll update this because we don't want to delete a section if it has lessons. But we are going to be updating this to account for that when it's time to actually create lectures. So we'll be able to check to see if the section contains lessons, and if it does, we'll stop the delete process. Otherwise, we'll continue with it. For now, let's just keep it at delete here and go over to Postman. Again, if we go to our sections and we go here, we can grab the ID for the section we want to delete. Put it here, and the course that we want to delete from. So the section belongs to this course. And if we send that request, the section is deleted. We receive null. If we go back here and refresh our database, we should no longer have that section. So the delete operation is as easy as that. Now, one thing I want to do here very quickly is, if you have 2 sections or 3 sections in a course and you delete one of them, we want to reorder all the sections of the course so that they start again from section 1, 2, 3 down to the end. So at every given point, we should have a perfect order for all the sections in the course and not leave gaps simply because we deleted a particular section. So here I'm going to create a new action called reorder course sections action. So PHP artisan make action, and it's going to be under section, and I'll call it reorder course sections action. So if we had 3 sections, 1, 2, 3, and we delete 2, we don't want to have that gap between 1 and 3. We want to reorder them so that we have 1 and 2, and let the last one shift 1 step up in the order, in the sort order. So let's call that method here. So reorder course sections action run, and for that we are just going to pass the course over to that action. So over here, let's just say course, which is the parameter we are passing through to this action. And what we need to do here is grab all the sections that belong to that course in ascending order. And then for each of them, we simply do an update with the new order based on the index that we received from that sort order. Okay, so sections is equal to course sections order by sort order, and that will be in ascending order by default, of course, and we get all the records or all the sections for that course. And now, because everything is ordered by the sort order, we can just loop through the sections. So section each, and that received a function. Here we can take the section that we are looping through and the current index of the section. Okay, so we are looping through this collection, and for each of the sections, what we need to do is update the record. So section update and set the sort order to the index of this iteration plus 1, and that's all we need to do here. Okay, so this is very easy. We're simply grabbing all the sections, order them by the sort order, meaning that if you had 1, 3, 4, then we'll just return them in that order, loop through, and then update the sort order with the index +1. So at the end of the day, we won't have any gaps in the sections for that course anymore. The best way to test this is to actually create a couple of sections for the course. So let's go back and create a couple of sections for this course. So let's say introduction. Let's just say section 2 for the next one. So if I just go here, the title, this is section 2, and I create that. This is section 3, and I create that. And if we go to the database and refresh, we should see the 3 sections created with the sort orders of 1, 2, and 3. And that's exactly what we need at this point, okay? So let's assume that we delete the section with the sort order of 2, which is this one, okay? What we want to do is reorder everything here and have a new sort order where this becomes 1, this remains 1, and this becomes 2. And that's what we implemented by that sort order. So let's go back to Postman. In the delete operation, I'm going to delete that second sort order section, and that delete operation worked. But if we go back to the database and refresh, we should still see that everything is sorted in order 1 and 2 because we have reordered all the sections that are remaining for that course and put back the sort orders in ascending order.